Details just into our newsroom for a Dowagiac murder investigation that left a 43-year-old man dead in his residence at Hillcrest Apartments. 2 women are now in custody and facing several charges in relation to that murder. 39-year-old Deidre Tomlin is charged with murder along with 6 other charges for evidence tampering, drug possession, covering up a death, and illegal firearm possession. 41-year-old Jamie Lorette faces 3 separate charges for assisting Tomlin after the crime, evidence tampering, and covering up a death. 16 News Now reporter Jack Springate tells us the timeline of events leading up to the arrest of these 2 women for what could be a crime of passion.
Well, that's right. Investigators learned one of the 2 suspects was the victim's girlfriend. It was actually the South Bend police that took her and the other suspect into custody this morning, 4 days after investigators say the victim died. The Dowagiac police say this all started with an argument between the victim and his 39-year-old girlfriend on Monday night. That's when they say the victim was shot and killed. They say the girlfriend and the other suspect, a 41-year-old woman from Mishawaka, unsuccessfully tried to hide the body in a curbside dumpster inside the victim's apartment before fleeing. That brings us to yesterday afternoon when officers followed up on a tip about the shooting, finding the victim where the suspects left him. Less than 24 hours later, the suspects were taken into custody.
It was probably sometime around 3 to 4 a.m. this morning. They were taken into custody, and they were actually lodged about 7 or 8 this morning.
The suspects fled across state lines. South Bend police and SWAT officers arrested the 2 at a residence in South Bend.
This was an isolated incident as well between 2 individuals. It unfortunately rose to that level. That's how it was handled, and those individuals are in custody, so we don't have to worry about them hurting anyone else.
Grunwald says they're waiting to release the identity of the victim and suspects until the families are notified. And Dowagiac police say to reach out to them or the Cass County tip line with any information you might have regarding this incident, as they're still working to close out this case. Reporting in Dowagiac, I'm Jack Springate, 16 News Now.